Merry Christmas! And today is our third and final Christmas event. Now, for those who has a sweet tooth, today we're gonna make a chocolate log, or a chocolate Yule in America, but today we're gonna give it our best shot. So sit back and let Santa do all the work. Ho, 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 ho. Hello and welcome to Copycat Recipe Reviews, where we review other people's recipes to see if we can recreate and if it's as good as they claim. Now, please give me a Christmas gift by liking and subscribing. It helps the channel out and I really could do with some more help these days. Right, I'm not gonna lie, doing this cake is really out of my comfort zone. I've never made a cake before, never mind something that seems elaborate. Probably not elaborate to some of you all out there, but to me it's elaborate. I made cake there recently, if you check the video out, which turned out amazing. It's built my confidence up a little bit, but this feels like it's another level of bad. So I'm gonna give it my best shot. So we're gonna start off with the cake first, and then we're gonna do the mixture afterwards. But for this mixture, it's the cake. It's 6 egg whites, 6 egg yolks, 50 grams of cocoa powder, and 150 grams of caster sugar. Okay, so we're gonna pour our egg yolks into there, like so. And then we're going to beat this a little bit. Okay, so I did that for about 2 minutes until it started to thicken up a little bit. Now we're gonna throw in our 150 grams of caster sugar. It's a lot of sugar. Okay, so that's reasonably thick, pretty thick actually. So now we're gonna throw in our sieve in our cocoa powder. All right, so that's in, we go again. Lovely. Looks nice actually. All right, so look at the state of this bowl. It's got a crack in it and all that, but it's all I have to make the next mixture. In fact, I think you'd have been better off getting a plastic one. But let me tell you the story. My mate's mum made me this awesome curry one day. And here goes our 6 egg whites. My mate's mum made me this awesome curry one day, and she gave me loads to take home in this bowl, but she died since. So, and then I broke it, and I haven't had the heart to throw it out. So I kept glued it and kept it. And even then, my mate has died since. So, but inadvertently, she's helped me out today. So thanks, Phil. I'm gonna go with this weaker thing at the moment just to get it going, because last time it just went all over the place. Oop, I think that's enough. I mean, who would have known that eggs could look like that? Now, speaking of learning things, I learned this the other day, that you've got to fold stuff. I didn't know, I was just mashing it together. So we've got to throw it in and fold it. Fold it. Don't even know how to fold it. Am I folding it right? I don't know. It's like I'm doing an operation or something. Now I'm going to throw the rest in. Oh. It's a messy job though. Fold it. Fold it. How long have you got to fold it for? Is it till the lumps are gone? I I really could do it using the whisk on this. Now I've got this baking tray, it's 24 by 17. So I'm going to, see I learned this, you can put some water at the bottom and makes it stick. So we're going to put our mixture. Now I've probably got more than I need, but I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, so I reckon I'm going to mess it up. Put it in front of the camera so you can all see how messing it up I'm doing. Make it all nice and even. I really want this to turn out good. Thing is, right, you go and buy the stuff, it costs you money, you take the time to do it, and then when it messes up, it's soul destroying. I don't even know if I've done this mix good. Alright, we'll know soon enough. Alright, so I'm going to throw this on the other tray, the Combi tray. Like so, at the bottom shelf. For 180 for 5 minutes. The reason why 5 minutes, because this is smaller and this heats up quicker. I don't even know what it's supposed to look like when it's done, but we're about to find out. We'll say I'm going to put it on bake 180. I'm going to put 10 minutes, but I think it'll be 5. Oh, going the wrong way as usual. Alright, fingers crossed. Alright, so it's been cooking for about 10 minutes. It braised more than I'd like, but again, I don't know for sure. Maybe it'll go back down a little bit, but let's check it out. Alright, there it is. It feels like it might be done. I put a knife in, nothing came out. So maybe I shouldn't have put so much in, but we'll find out. I've still got more to do another. Alright, so we're going to put this rack over it like so. And I'm going to put my trusty old t-shirt, which is clean, over it to let it cool down for a little while. Yeah, as I say, I ruined this t-shirt in the sun. And it's one of my favorites, but anyway, so let that cool down for a while. Okay, so for our filling, we've got 2 tablespoons of milk, we've got 200 grams of butter, we've got 250 grams of dark chocolate, we've got half a teaspoon of vanilla essence or extract, and we've got 50 grams of brown sugar. Not gonna lie, that's a lot of butter. Alright, so we're gonna throw in our butter. Yeah, I know the pan's a bit beaten up, but just so you know, this is salted butter. Alright, so the butter is melted, so we're going to throw in our chocolate. Maybe I should break it go in better. That's a heart attack waiting to happen. I mean, 250 grams of chocolate, 200 grams of salted butter. Ooh. I suppose it is Christmas. Alright, the chocolate looks pretty melted, so now we're going to throw in our sugar. Now we've got to dissolve that So that's 250 grams of chocolate, 200 grams of butter, and that's 50 grams of sugar. Oh my god. Alright, it looks smooth enough. So now we're going to throw in our vanilla extract or essence, but this one is actually an extract. Whoa. Throw in your milk. Now we're going to just mix that all up until it's nice and smooth and doesn't explode all over me. Now I know people are laughing at me, but it's my first time, right? I'm probably doing this all wrong. I'm sure that's supposed to look smoother than that. Someone asked me in the comments the other day about this, and I don't recommend it. It's hard to change the heat, and when you go high it's very hard to go low, and it doesn't feel safe. I'm sure it is, I'm just not used to it. So I had a gas leak the other day, and yep, gas leak, and my cooker's gone completely. The oven was already gone, so hence I got the Combi, but now the whole thing is gone, so I had to buy this temporary. But since then I've looked into another one of these, I think they're called hot plates, and I'll be getting a better one because this apparently was recommended, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel safe, and it's hard to turn the heat up and down. It takes ages. This other one I'm getting looks really safe and flat and smaller. So I'm actually elevating it above the heat because it gets too hot. Alright, so I can't afford the new cooker right now. It's the 21st of December. So we've only got a few days to Christmas. There's no chance I'm going to get one of them. So I can't afford one. Not a decent one anyway for a couple of months. So I'll have to make do with this. Plus I got the Combi, so I kind of don't need it. You never know. If I get a better one of these hobs, probably don't need a cooker and use the space. Alright, I think that's good enough. I really don't know, but it looks alright. Don't know if you can see the smoke coming off that and all those stains. It's hard to get that off, and I've only used this, what, maybe 3 times. And the other one I'm getting you can wipe, it's just flat. This, I'm gonna have to wait about 2 weeks for this to cool down now. It's called a Duronic. Just to let you know, I don't recommend it, but if you're in a squeeze like I am, you'll have to make do. I'm sure there's worse. Maybe it's because I'm not used to a cooker. I mean, without a cooker. So we're gonna transfer this into a bowl. I'm literally running out of bowls now. Gonna mix that up. So we've got to let this thoroughly cool, but every so often you've got to give it a stir, just to let you guys know. I'll probably forget, but we've got to let it cool right down until it becomes, I don't know, hard. Anyone fancy some hot buttered chocolate with 50 grams of brown sugar? There you go, it is. Okay, I just realized, my bad, we got to put this into the fridge for an hour. And you got to take it out every so often to make sure it doesn't stick together or something. So, sorry, I didn't realize. Alright, so this has been in the freezer, the fridge for an hour. I think that's good. I think that's about right. Don't know, it feels really thick, but we'll see. Alright, next up we need 300 grams of cream, double cream or heavy cream. Now I'm going to whip this up. Whoop. Need to obviously turn it on first. Alright, I think that's enough. I think before it became butter, we don't want it butter because we have enough butter in the other thing. Right, we're coming up to the bit I'm most nervous about. So we've got to put this greaseproof paper and do this. Okay, so as I said, I'm really nervous about this, right? I'm not nervous about it being somewhat hard. I'm just nervous about it rolling. In case it snaps or breaks, if you guys know what I mean. You know how bread snaps. It does feel like it's cooked though. And if it falls apart, instead of calling it a chocolate log, we'll call it a mashup log chocolate. Okay, that come off relatively easy. Right, so we've got to put on a little bit of this on it. Smooth, very smooth. You know, you know what it's like putting butter on bread, especially when it's hard. You know what I find funny? Do you know when you buy butter and it says spreadable, and you leave it in the fridge, it's not spreadable, and you have to leave it out of the fridge. But technically, if you leave the other butter out of the fridge too, that's soft. So I don't know. It's a mystery to me. See how my brain works? All right, I think that will do. Okay, we're going to spread on the cream. Doesn't look very graceful. All right, so here's the part I've been dreading, and there's no point trying to avoid it. I've been trying to avoid it for ages. So I got to roll this. Now, I'll be honest with you, any sign of it splitting, I'll end up stopping. Yeah. So I've got to, you know what, maybe I should do it this way. Okay, we're off to a good start. Doesn't feel like it's splitting. My God, I think I've done it. Hey! Now will it open up when I let go? I hope not. Looks like it will. What to do? Come on now. Alright, now what? I'm scared to open it. Alright, I left it for a minute so it won't fall apart. So now I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. Nice and gently. Did I do it? Voila. Yeah, it ain't graceful, but I'll be putting chocolate on that in a minute. Look, who's the man? That's right, I am. Oh, I've been scared of that the whole time. I know it's cracked, but I think it was a bit thick. But I'll be putting chocolate all over that in a minute, so it should be all right, right? You know what? Another thing. If this don't taste good, I'm not going to care, because you know what? Getting this done was a big, big success for me. Okay, so while I was off camera, I made this one with what was left of the mix, and it came out, I'd say, even better. It's a bit thicker as well. Yeah, I was still nervous rolling it, but it split a little bit, but I don't know, it seems good. So I got to So I have a bit of an idea, but I don't know if it, I don't know. I'm gonna cut this bit here nice and gently. Look at the inside. Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that there. That kind of logs look like that, right? Maybe alright, maybe this way. Maybe that way. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe do another bit. Right. There. Some logs look like that, right? And no. Maybe that there, or maybe I'm going to mess it up this way. Yeah, I think that way maybe. See? Kind of looks like a log. So, you think it's finished yet? Oh, no. No. You think the easy bit's finished? Well, actually, that was the major hard bit for me. But I think this next bit's going to be a bit tricky. We'll see, because I don't want to smash the bread. I nearly want to leave it like this because of it. Anyway, get this excess icing sugar off. Right, we're going to put on our chocolate mix, and it's really solid. Now, just a little trick that I found. When I was doing the cream inside, instead of using one of these, I used a spoon and dipped it in warm water, and it spread easier. I'm considering doing that again. Maybe I should. See, there's warm water on that, and it makes it kind of softer. So I'm a bit nervous of tearing the cake. It's going to take a process, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I messed up. I had it on the paper, so I had awful problems getting it on, but luckily before the chocolate I'd done it all. So anyway, I got it done. So we're going to run a fork to try and make it look like bark or something. Wavy lines. You know what? Kind of looks like a bit of a tree now, or a wood, or bark. Yeah, it kind of does. Kinda. Okay, so we're gonna put on some. I'm not very good at this at all. There's so many things I'm not good at, but you'll get it. Gotta put some, or maybe a bit too much. Oh, look, like there's snow on it, you know? Already up. Looks like there's snow on that log, right? Shit. It's Christmas, it's got snow on it, that's what it is. I've come too far to let that ruin it. You know what, I better not mess with it. Now I've got to put that in the fridge for about an hour or two. Alright, so see you in a couple hours. Alright, so while the chocolate is hardening up in the fridge, I thought I'd try this. I've seen it done somewhere before. So I think this is rosemary. I dipped it in, made it wet, a little bit wet, and I dipped it into icing to make it look like snow on it. So I'm gonna try and decorate it with it. The problem is I've already made it so white, I don't want it to kind of look overly white, but we're gonna try it anyway. Right, so here it is. It's been in there for quite a while, pretty solid. So I don't know, let's try putting some decorations on it. I really am not an expert. So Alright, this is what I'm going to try. Yeah, what is this? It's icing writing. Alright, it's not proper writing. Well, I don't know, we'll see. So, yeah. Do this here. Then do another one here. Another one there. Trying to make it look like holly. Oh, I held my breath doing that. Alright, so will this work? I don't know. Don't look too bad. Doesn't look great either. I'm messing it up already. Should I put some more on? I ruin it. I think this one would be better. Not so bad. And I bought these things here to go on it, but I don't know. Is that overkill? I don't know. Let's put them here. Be look good on the thumbnail. See? Alright. What do you all think? Alright, actually, you know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to cut into it, see how it is. What's the best place to cut into it? I would say here. What do you reckon? Alright, ready? It looks alright. It doesn't look amazing. I thought there'd be a bit more white in it, but I'm sure it tastes nice, you know, or not. We'll know. It still looks alright for me, right? A bit more, maybe there's more cream somewhere else. Alright, for the taste test. Alright, if you're new to the channel, you'll know I never taste anything until the end, because if it doesn't taste as good, I won't end up making it. So, I mean, obviously, I'm telling the truth, right? You believe me, right? Okay, I'm only joking. I put this on purpose. I can taste a little bit of chocolate on my mouth, yeah, and it tastes nice, but leave me alone, it's Christmas, right? I'll be honest with you, this took a while to make, and it was hard. It was really nerve-wracking, but let's taste it. That's really good. I did a good job. I was a bit concerned because it's dark chocolate, I don't like it, but it's really sweet and creamy. It's really moist and rich and creamy, and I did well. Come on now, I did well. Yeah, I know I messed up and it doesn't look completely like a log, more like a chocolate slab or a chocolate Christmas slab, but you know what? It's nice. That's all that matters. Alright, so there you have it. A Christmas log or a Christmas slab. But the thing is look, I can only get better from here. It tastes really good, and I recommend the ingredients, which I'll put at the end. But in the Combi, it turned out it tastes pretty good. It's not the ugliest thing I've ever seen, but it's not the most graceful looking either. So I recommend trying it. Maybe you all out there who knows what, use mine as a template if you're gonna cook it in the Combi. I'm sure you'll mix the rest up a bit better than me, but it tastes great. Now, I was gonna dress up as Santa and say goodbye, but I thought it'd be better coming from me. I wanna wish everyone a happy Christmas, and I wanna thank every person with all your comments, all your nice words, all your advice, everything. I wanna thank you all because it's kind of inspired me to carry on. I may have stopped by now, and I've enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed the interaction with all of you. So I just want to say genuinely, Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year and I'll see you later.